Hey my friends, this is Daniel Aldie. Today I want to share with you the number one law of manifesting wealth. Look, if you understand what I'm saying in this video, you are going to be in the top 1% of all wealth earners. Because here's the secret law of manifesting wealth. You will always do better increasing your income than you will do in pinching pennies. Look, there's a lot of times where people have been promoted into poverty just because of what they've learned from their ancestors. Maybe their parents or their grandparents or even their great-grandparents or beyond have taught them the virtues of pinching pennies as the power of their promotion and prosperity. You know, there's a lot of times, if you look back into your ancestors, where their lives have been changed because of the countries they lived in, or the wars that have been fought, or the things that have happened in government. And you can dispute some of those things, but at the end of the day, they have formed habits and mentalities and rituals that they abide by just because of what has happened in those times. And so what you need to do is to determine which mentalities you've adopted from your ancestors and decide to relinquish certain ones that don't serve you anymore. But this is something that a lot of people don't do. And that's why so many people are stuck in poverty. That's why so many people are trapped in the middle class, because all they're trying to do is get out of debt. My friends, you are built for a greater purpose than just getting out of debt, right? There's a lot of teachers who spout the virtues of getting back to zero, which means a zero net worth. And what they're teaching is that if you have bills, right, that you owe, or college loans or credit cards or taxes, whatever it is that you have to pay off, they're teaching that you are successful when you get back to $0. But my friends, having a net worth of $0 is not going to build you wealth. Sometimes you have to conquer your debt that you currently have in order to build more wealth. So for example, if you owe $50,000 or $100,000 or even $300,000 and more, you might feel obligated to pay off those debts once you receive some money. But what if I told you that instead of pinching pennies and instead of repaying back those debts, you can use some of that extra money to rebuild your wealth? That's right, you can actually build wealth on top of your debts. This is not something that everyone wants to hear, but it's something that everyone needs to hear. Because if you're someone who has a lot of debt and you're worried about pinching pennies because you know that you're trying to get back to zero, that's the wrong mentality. In other words, if you are born to be wealthy, and some of you guys have because God has shown you the promise, then you are not subjected by man to focus on always paying your debts. Now, I'm not saying it's bad to pay your debts, but if it's keeping you up at night and it's making you worry about your future and what kind of lifestyle you're living right now because you can't enjoy it, then what you need to do is to destroy it. You have to have this kind of adamant purpose to do whatever it takes to build substantial amounts of wealth. Because if you're always living paycheck to paycheck, then you're never going to get to that point. You see, every decade we become older and eventually we expire. That's just the facts of being a human. But if you're meant to be wealthy, is you can beat the clock by focusing on using your money right now to create the kind of wealth you want to have in the future. So don't worry about money. Don't get flustered over debts. Don't focus on pinching pennies. Instead, use the money you have right now to create the kind of money you want to have in the future. Whether it's $5,000, $10,000, whatever you have, invest it today so you can reap the benefits that will come to you tomorrow. My friends, this is Daniel Aldie. If you enjoyed this video, type yes in the comment section below and share this video with someone else who really needs it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification button, and ask me any question by writing me an email at info@danielaldie.com. I look forward to your success. I look forward to your prosperity. I look forward to everything that you do for the rest of humanity. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.